Hello, this is Evangelist Gracie Billingsley coming to you again this week with the word of encouragement. Um, the word that has been in my spirit this past week is don't despise the day of small beginnings. And a lot of times that can be easier said than done. But I want to encourage you that if you have promises from God, and I know that you do, God is going to do what He said He's going to do. He's not a man that He should lie. If He said it, He'll make it good. It will definitely come to pass. Don't despise the day of small beginnings. When we see God moving in a direction toward what it is that He's promised us, let's begin to rejoice and give Him thanks and praise for the small things that we're seeing change for the better on our behalf. Nothing just happens overnight if it's of any worth and value. Things of worth and value a lot of times take time. But when we see God move in a small way, if you believe in God for your children to get saved, if you see just one thing that they've started doing right, and you see that that's something where they're moving in a direction of being who it is that you know God has called them to be and who you want to see them be, if you see one thing, begin to rejoice and give God praise over that. Because that's something that's moving in the direction, in a positive direction for the better. So let's rejoice in that. Don't despise small things. Small things lead to greater things. So it's my desire and my prayer that when you see something minute, something that may seem insignificant start to happen for you, if it's a door that's opening for you, if you have promises that you're going to do this or do that, but if you get like one engagement that's maybe considered small, be thankful, rejoice for that. There's nothing like a grateful heart. And when God sees a grateful heart, guess what? God will begin to magnify that thing and begin to blow it up bigger and open doors that are even greater than that door. One thing will lead to another, but we have to be grateful and not despise small things. Any big time minister you see who maybe right now who has a mega church or whatever, I don't know if that's your desire or not, but a lot of those people didn't start off like that. They started off, a lot of them, right in their living rooms with Bible studies that led to storefront churches, that led to other storefront churches, that eventually led to them building and getting into bigger sanctuaries and so forth. Everybody who's done something great, Michael Jordan, he didn't start off being great. If you listen to his story, you'll see he started off where he was rejected from even being accepted on a lot of basketball teams and so forth. But when we see a small beginning, let's be appreciative of it, because small things lead to greater things. And when we're faithful over few or over the little, God will make us rulers over much. So I want to encourage you that if you see something changing, even in a spouse or somebody, just something small, if somebody begin to say thank you and they never did it before, that's something to rejoice about. If you see a boss on your job begin to pat you on the back for something maybe they haven't done before, that's something to rejoice about. So whatever it is in your situation, be grateful over what's happening that's seemingly small, because small things grow into bigger things, bigger blessings. And if God said it, again, He's going to do it. It's coming to pass in His timing. But let's keep the faith. Let's stay faithful in our assignments and doing the thing that He's told and doing the things that He's called us to do, because we don't want to delay or hold up our blessings because of disobedience. Let's stay faithful. Let's stay true to the instructions, do all we know to do, and trust God to bring the rest to pass. Rejoice when you see that small thing happening, because I believe with all my heart it's definitely going to be greater later. No doubt about it. So until next time, I want you to be encouraged. Continue to rejoice no matter what. Always remember and never forget that there's absolutely nothing too difficult for God. So I love you with the love of the Lord. And until next time, be blessed in Jesus' name.